Hello everyone. So in this video, I'll be showing you how we can create an integration, an AI-based integration with Exalate. So let's get started. So first of all, to set up this integration, we would need the Exalate apps installed on each side. You can do that by following the documentation. You can come to this page and you can scroll down and you can just click on all these connectors. We'll select Jira and Salesforce in this case. And yeah, you can just click on this link and this has all the steps that you need to perform for the installation and setting up the connection. So in my case, I already have Xlate up and running on each sides, and we'll create a new connection, and we'll see how the AI assist can help us with the integration. All right, let's get started. So let's initiate the connection from Salesforce side, and let's create the connection. Okay, choose script mode. This is where the AI assist is enabled. Okay, so Salesforce to Jira. This is what I'm gonna name the connection. In short, SF to Jira. Let's go to Jira side, just accept the invitation, paste the code, select the project, and confirm. Nice. So the connection is now created, and we can just configure the sync rules. Okay, so let's go to our service here and let's go to cases and let's create a case record in Salesforce, and let's go with the default scripting rules first, see what gets created. So this is a new case from Salesforce and some description to this one, and let's save this. Uh, for the demonstration, I'm just gonna click on the Exlate button. This is the manual way to synchronize the case over, but we can use triggers as well, and we can set up automations for this part. Okay, so once the case has been picked up for synchronization, it takes a few seconds, and once the ticket is synced, you get a link like this. So let's straight away go to Jira and see what is created here. So in this case, if you see, there is a story created in our demo project, and you have a couple of details to the case like the title, which is the subject, and the description as such. Nothing major as such. Yeah. So now let's go back to our rules on each side and start some customization. So first of all, what I have to do, let's say, is to create a different type of ticket. So let's say I don't want to create a story, but rather I want to create an incident out of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask the AI assist here and say something like set the issue type to incident, and let's see what happens here. So it takes a few seconds, just bear with it. But in most of the cases, it should be able to give us some groovy code or else point us into the right direction. If the code is not 100%, we can make some few changes, some minor changes to get it up and running. Okay, so if you see, what it did is it kind of removed this line of code and it added simply mapped the ticket to incident type. Right now, let's insert these changes for us and let's map some other fields as well. So if you look closely, I have something called remote ID. So I'm gonna map the remote ID field with the ticket number that is coming from Salesforce. So from Salesforce, if we look at the outgoing sync, I have the ID going out from Salesforce in the replica.key tag, but I'm afraid this won't work because the key is basically this number from the URL, and the what we want is the case number. So let's do one thing. Let's say that I want to sync the case number from Salesforce to Jira. Now, ideally, if you were to do this, what you can do is you just really need to go to Setup, where you can see the Object Manager, and you can just go to Case, Fields and Relationships, and somewhere here you should have the case number or something. Let me search for it. Yeah, that's basically the field that we are targeting. Let's see what AI has to say. To sync the case number from Salesforce to Jira, we need to add the case number field to the replica. Could you please confirm the exact field name? So the exact field name that we are looking for would be case number. So let's say the exact field name is case number, and then we put this. Okay, let's see what AI has to offer here. Okay, so it says the configuration has been updated and there are a few changes here. Okay, nice. So let's just insert these changes and let's publish our rules. And let's go back to Jira again and write another prompt here. This time we will fetch the replica that's coming from Salesforce, replica.case number, and then we'll set the remote ID field. So we'll say populate the remote ID field in Jira with case number coming from Salesforce. So let's just add it. Okay, nice. So let's just insert these changes and now let's just straight away publish our rules. Okay, let's try another ticket now and let's just add a new case this time. Uh, Second case from Salesforce, some description again. Let's save this. Okay, now again let's exhalate and let's see what happens this time. So I'm hopeful that this time it should create an incident, and yeah, the ticket basically should uh, yeah, basically should the ticket should be created with a few fields along with the remote ID as well. Yeah, let me refresh the page. All right, nice. Okay, nice. So if you see the ticket type is incident and the remote ID is populated as well. What I could have also done is added a sync pack, which could have again updated a field on my Salesforce side, but it's fine. We can just update this Jira ID. So what we can do again is again add a prompt on Salesforce incomings, then populate the Jira ID field in Salesforce with the key of the Jira ticket. Now let's see what happens. So the prompts are the key here. The more, uh, yeah, the language should be kind of clear while giving the prompt, so that it can understand what we are kind of expecting. Uh, okay, so this time it added this line of code entity dot jira underscore id equals replica dot key. I would insert it, but the thing is that this part should match the internal field name if you look at this. So if we search for Jira ID, the field name should be this one. So it is bound, the AI assist is bound to make few mistakes, small mistakes, but yeah, it should at least give you a way around in most of the cases. So once we fix this, so let's say let me add a comment added from Jira, and let me save this, and let's see what happens on Salesforce. So yeah, the Jira ID field gets populated with with the key of the Jira ticket, and the comment is also populated now with few details. Okay, now similarly, we can do mappings for different custom fields, which could be of text type or even select lists or even, I don't know, user fields or any other fields as well. So let's take one more example here of the status field. So let's take the mapping as uh, new working and escalated here in Salesforce is mapped with, let's say, open, pending, and resolved. So what I'm going to prompt in Jira here in Jira is map. Uh, sorry, I forgot the values. New working escalated. So new working escalated uh, to open, pending, and resolved from Salesforce to open, pending, and resolved in Jira. Okay, I just realized I should have made a better prompt so that I believe Exlate understands that we're trying to do a status mapping. Okay, if we come down, okay, I believe new wording is perfect. So the map is kind of perfect. Let me just insert the changes, and there's an explanation here of what happens. So yeah, this is what is getting mapped. Now, the only small change here would be that this is how the status gets sent over from Salesforce. So it's basically a value, and uh, this is how it should come to Jira. This can be checked and confirmed with the remote replica. So let's just publish this, and let's go back to Salesforce, change our value from new to working, and save this. Now let's go back to Jira and see what happens to the Jira ticket. All right, awesome. So yeah, similarly, this is how we can map the status the other way around as well from Jira to Salesforce. You can come here in the incoming sync and you can just do the exact same prompt, uh, map statuses from Jira to Salesforce. You can write open, pending, resolved, open, pending, and resolved from Jira maps with mm, new working and escalated. Sorry, my bad. New working and escalated. Okay. Uh, okay, so it gives us a map, and I believe it's perfect. So open pending resolve with new working and escalated. And yes, I think this should be it. Let me publish the changes. And let's just transition it from pending to resolved. And let's see what happens on Salesforce. So right now it's set to working. Uh, Let me refresh it. And yes, it is escalated. So yeah, this is how you can use AI assist within Exalate to eliminate a lot of manual code. And yeah, you can just use the prompts here, and based on these prompts, Exalate will auto generate a piece of logical code, which may or may not be perfect all the times. But then, yeah, with certain small minor changes, you can always just fix the code. All right, I hope this video is or would have been useful. So, thank you very much for watching it, and see you in the next one. See ya, take care, bye bye.